Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bye Money. And we are live every single day. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. You should drop a GM in the chat as well. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike Richardson, good morning from Charlotte. Blacklight Gypsy, good morning. Bill 7, good morning. Scalp that like button. Happy Camper, good morning, good morning. Happy Hump Day. Cracks, good morning. Will Curtis, good morning. Lou the Writer, good morning. Frozen in Motion, good morning. Blacklight Gypsy, yep, I'm back. Kellyanne, good morning. Ruben, good morning. Oh, Kellyanne, I'm sorry. You can't do that. I love you, but you can't do that. Good morning, Pandas. Good morning. Bill 777. Good morning, Bill 7. Yes. Good morning. Tate, good morning. Buddy, good morning. FSN, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining. Good morning, everyone. You're making me want to do an official Bye Money Discord after this. I may have to do it. Just may have to do it. Frozen Mush, how much of your whiskey bottles left today? It was so strong. I just it's just that one cup was fine. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Yesterday, Pandas. The moment the stream ended, I just contacted Apex and I was like, give us something nice, please. Give us something nice. We'll see what happens. I'm about to have a huge gap in the open. Bill said, I missed yesterday. What happened? We hit 20,000 submarines. I've never had so many submarines in my life. $20,000 submarines. Panda, we're up a whopping $57 on our account right now. The account that we're trading. Maybe I'll trade I'll just switch off between every week or something. It's just right now there's no purpose for me to necessarily. Actually, it makes more sense just to keep on one account to see how high I can make it. But it doesn't really make sense for me to trade all of my accounts because we're just trying to stick to the plan. Just sticking to the plan, Pandas. I'm trying to figure out what color I should make this so it doesn't clash with other colors. Market opening 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get that bamboo. We open above the previous day's high. It could call for a nice strong bull trend day today. Quick look at the daily chart. We can easily see this being always in long, but also being in trading range. I think it might have some room to come down to the 20 EMA at this point. It's starting getting so choppy here, but really it could be always in long still. We could have a strong bull trend day today. I wouldn't be surprised. Either way, I wouldn't be surprised today. Oh, you know what? We're trying to fill the gap here, but we still haven't filled it. There's a big gap here that hasn't been filled yet. We're already so close to it, you think that we might as well just fill it while we're up here. Let's let the first 5-minute candle form and see what happens, pandas. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you scalp that like button. Good morning, Hugh. Big pop-up from the previous day's close. Creating a big gap here. A lot of things can happen here at this point. We're so far away from 20 EMA. We could go straight down to it to fill this gap. I've seen that before. We can go sideways here. We can come back to the previous day's high. I've seen that before. We can just chop around here until the 20 EMA catches up for us. I've seen that before. I've seen it all, pandas. Maybe I should start the stream with what happens with like Al Brooks' encyclopedia. Quick look at news. We have news at 8:15 that already triggered. Okay.
10,000 tick trap.
And next or tomorrow we have unemployment claims at 8:30. So please be aware of that. 8:30 a.m. and on Friday 8:30 a.m. we have average hourly earnings month over month, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and then 10 a.m. on Friday we have prelim U of M consumer sentiment. So please be aware of those news events. The big kahuna is next week though, pandas. I'll tell you that right now. The big kahuna is next week. It's gonna be crazy. 8:30 core CPI Tuesday. Wednesday 8:30 core PPI. Wednesday 2 p.m. federal funds rate and FOMC statement. Wednesday 2:30 FOMC press conference. Jeez, Louise. Maybe I should start with this. All right, so gap up. What's gap up? Gap up. Gap up, common outcomes. Oh, okay. So this is gap up, but first couple bars are bull bars. Gap up and reversal down. Okay, let's see what bar this prints. By climax. Let's see. Gap up. Gap up, opening reversal up. All right. This looks like opening reversal, gap up and opening reversal. I have no idea how to use this thing. I'm sorry, I am a noob, but I gotta practice using this and finding stuff. Gap up, big gap up, but 2 bear bars forming right now. Okay, so we got gap up, bear trend, no, gap up. I need another course to tell me how to use this thing. What's all these things? High one bull flat. Oh, I see. Gap up. Okay, we got 2 bear bars, strong bear bars here. Next time, pandas, when I do this, I'll actually show it. I'll show it next time. I've got to just set up my captures here. I can't do it right now. Gap up, right? Bear bars. This looks bearish right now. Hard to say anything. What in the world? Gap up and low. Okay. Well, we got 2 bear bars. We have a big gap up and 2 strong bear bars in a row. You're thinking always in short, but jeez. This could be a pullback still. We can just come back to the previous day's close here. Am I willing to buy with a limit order at previous day's close? Not really. I prefer to wait for more price action. And to see if there's any signs of a reversal here. Like maybe if we get a bull bar off of this close. Or the previous day's high, Maybe then, but I'm not sure. Sorry, man. I just spent like solid 5 minutes just looking at the Al Brooks Encyclopedia. Al Brooks literally keeps track of every single day, every type of day. And so this is a type of day where it gaps up and then has bear bars. That's a type of day. And I was trying to find that on the encyclopedia because it gives you every example that this has happened basically like for the last several years. And you can see typically what happens when you have this big gap up with 2 strong bear bars. So I was just trying to find that, but literally he marks, and I mean it's you had to pay for it, pandas. It's not free. So the fact that I'm even going over it with you guys, it's like you're welcome. You're welcome. But obviously, I need a little practice with this thing because I have This is actually a little difficult to read here. A little more practice with this thing. Average. Let's see. I think it's here. Gap up. What is edit?
10,000 tick trap.
Okay. What is Z?
10,000 tick trap.
Okay. 2 strong bear bars in a row. Keep balancing here. You'd think there's one more leg down though, right? When you see a move like this, you're thinking one more leg down. That's what I'm thinking at least. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I mean, according to this, it seems like with this big gap up and multiple bear bars like this, tends to turn into a bear trend day. Bear trend day or trading range in the beginning. I think this has another leg down, to be honest. There is a possibility where you start with a bear trend and then it turns into a bull trend rest of the day. Let's see. I basically went over every possibility. This is not very helpful, huh? I gotta get better at reading through this. So basically what I've learned so far, pandas, is anything can happen. But with these bear bars, it most likely will get another leg down. Hugh asks, you have access to an encyclopedia. Do you get access to the purchase of the regular video course? No, you do not. It's an extra purchase. Inside bar pandas. Don't mind if I do. Okay, make sure I'm on the right instrument here. I'm on micros. Doing a 1-to-1 here on this inside bar. My stop loss is gonna be up here, but I'm looking for a 1-to-1 for my reward. But I'm thinking another leg down. So my stop loss is huge, but because I'm pretty confident we're getting another leg down here. Danny Boy Trader just made 7K in my PA. To be honest, I did over a lot. My total PA profit is 21.7K. Goodness gracious. I think that's fine. Because you're basically in the 30, pretty much at the 30%. So 30% consistency doesn't apply to you if you made 21K. That's amazing. Killing it. That's awesome. I'm actually really happy for you. While I'm here trading micros, congratulations. If we get 2 strong bull bars, I'm closing this trade. $10,000 tick chart triggers the trap here. Fails like entry long. You can see it here. A, B, C. You can easily see it with the indicator here. And it's a decent trap to take, in my opinion. That's basically the trade I'm in right now. Basically the same trade. No follow through whatsoever on my short here. This may reverse. I just traded the inside bar thinking we'll make a measure move on the inside bar risk. But if we don't, this bear move is so strong. I'm thinking we have one more leg down. So even if we do pop up, I think we turn to a trading range. I can come out at least break even. Notice I can only really do this with micros because my stop loss is Huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 point stop loss. The thing is, I'm not willing to really hold it for 11 points. If we get another bull bar here, maybe I'll get out. I'll just end the trade and say, you know, it wasn't the one. We'll move on to the next one. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit. Such a strong bear move. You're thinking, oh, this might be a sell climax. Maybe sell climax, bull trend day, rest of the day. Actually, let me take a look at that. That might be a possibility
10,000
today.
tick trap. 10,000 tick trap.
So we have, forget the gap up, this is more of a gap down. It's a gap up with 2 bear bars. I wish when you purchase the Albrooks trading course, they could just transfer Albrooks brain into your brain. You can just download all the data into your head. It's the Black Mirror stuff. Looking for another leg down here. I want to sell the close of this. No, not really. Just because it's pretty much at the exact same price where my original entry was. So it's just, I don't really benefit much from selling here. I don't benefit too much from selling here. If anything, I just increase my risk, my exposure, for pretty much not much of a reason. Because this could turn to a trading range, right? At this point, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. So it could turn to a trading range, or what I'm thinking is going to get another push down. Right? Super strong push down. You're thinking another leg down here. But the thing is, even if it doesn't have another leg, right? Let's just say like it just reverses here. You get 2 bull bars, you're out, right? Your premise is wrong. You're out. You got to recognize you could possibly be, you possibly your big stop loss, right? This is the end all stop loss for me. Like it's just the last thing I wanted to do is hit this. If I can get out before then, I will do so. But hopefully the market doesn't just race up to it and just take me out. Hopefully it'll give me a couple bars and give me a little hint saying that, hey, we're gonna come up, we're gonna come back up. But we'll see. I mean, we had just two bars to make this move down, so it could be 2 bars to make this move up. Just as likely. Second entry short on the 10,000 tick.
$10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick, second entry short triggers. I think this would be a nice move down, to be honest. 7 seconds left. It's a second leg down here. This is what I was expecting. Again, the exposure doesn't make sense for me to really... Oh, it's a nice looking signal bar too. It doesn't really make sense because it's basically right at the same place I already entered, so I'm pretty much in this trade. it's not much benefit for me to enter here. If I was gonna enter another trade, I would like it to be up here somewhere, where I can come out maybe at 50% here, come out break even somewhere. I want to take advantage of my sizing right now. Might as well. Or if I just do it here, it's just I'm not gonna. It's not much benefit, to be honest. Edgar Nunez says, "Is Albrook still trading?" I believe he is. They released some videos recently of of their live trading room examples, and they're very fascinating. Albrook basically spends all his time just going through the encyclopedias and showing you like what has happened before and what most likely will happen now. Like just said, I've got a short trading day. I'm waiting on payout approvals, and I've got to drive my mother and sister to the airport. All right, nice. They're going to Cuba? Ooh. That's pretty cool. At this point, you have 6 bars formed. We should get a better idea of what's going to happen today. I feel like today might be a trend day today, just because we have this big move down, and we get a little cluster here, but I'm really curious to see what happens. I really feel like it's going to have another push down here, but I could be completely wrong. Let's see. Again, my stop loss is huge. Not because I'm really wanting to get this hit, but just trying to read the price action here. Give myself enough room to be able to get out if I have to. So something interesting is happening, right? You think you're supposed to break down this bar, but now we're just getting overlapping bars. This feels like this might want to reverse because at this point, it should have already came down and made a new low. But the fact that it's just hanging around here, it may, I mean, it's just a straight up bear flag. What can I say? It's a bear flag. Who are we kidding right now? It's a bear flag. There's no reason to even sugarcoat it. We know what this is, pandas. We all know what this is. And the likelihood of this going down is very high. Okay. Potential big reversal here. Interesting. I'd like to see this bar finish.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Strong bull bar. Let's see this follow through here. It's showing bear bar, no follow through. Showing bull bar. Is there follow through? Let's see. No follow through right now. It's wacky. This is some wacky price action right now. 2000 tick chart is absolute a trash can, dumpster fire, wherever you want to call it. We get the second leg down here. The 2000 tick chart is untradeable, absolutely untradeable. I could have sold here thinking we're in a small trading range. I was thinking about it, but I just think there wasn't much advantage of it to sell here just because, well, really what's going to happen if I sold there? I mean, look at the second leg down. I think we're going to get a nice push down here. Or go completely sideways. Whichever one. Right, limit orders down here. Limit orders up here to sell. Limit orders to buy here. You can see with the price action. And you can see it definitely with the movement of the price right now. Let's get a strong bear bar, pandas. Ooh, nice push down to the previous day's high. A little snap down to it, pushing through. This was the second leg I was talking about. Here's my 1-to-1 on that inside bar. Let's see if we can get the 1-to-1. Only problem here is we're hitting right into support at the previous day's high. We could bounce off here easily, make a second entry long. But I feel like that 1-to-1 on that inside bar needs to be made, in my opinion. It's the only target, like, reasonable target to have at this point. I want to see a solid close underneath the previous day's high. If we don't get a close underneath the previous day's high, I'm about to skunk this and look for a long trade because it could just bounce off of that. It's looking decent for me though.
10,000 tick trap.
I mean, it keeps on trickling down. It feels decent for me. All other time frames look good too. A strong bear bar ending on slow. 10,000 tick chart. You're thinking follow through still. I like a solid close underneath the 20 or the previous day's high. Trading micros is just wild, pandas. Trading micros is just wild. I'm doing better trading micros than ES. I'm making more money trading micros than I'm trading ES. It's an absolute fact. Why did I get out here? Because a 1-to-1 on my risk reward on this inside bar. Right, this whole thing was just an inside bar trade for me. Strong move down, inside bar, thinking this is a bear flag, and this is exactly what happened. Now, every once in a while, it's not going to happen. So there's my 1-to-1. Let me create a little... Yeah, there's my 1-to-1 here. This is why I got there, because the 1-to-1 of this inside bar. I basically used this inside bar to figure out my reward. And it seems like a lot of bulls did, or bears did too. And bulls might have used it as a place to buy. And now we might actually close above the previous day's high, which is actually setting itself up for a nice long trade here now. Right, your 2 legs down is done. But we'll see. If it closes underneath the previous day's high, then really it can do anything. Okay, it looks like a solid close beneath the previous day's high. So we kind of know now, I feel like, that the previous day's high is not really acting as a support here. Right, it just closes right underneath it. There's no like, there's nothing. It's like as if it didn't really see it. It doesn't even recognize it's alive. Just like the girl you like. Just like the girl you have a crush on. It just doesn't even recognize you. It doesn't even acknowledge you. Goodness gracious.
$10,000 tick
Um,
trap.
okay, big move up. I'm just saying right now, the just like in real life. I might have hit home for a couple of people with that. But I'm just saying, if you hate how frustrating the price action has been lately, jump onto micros. Micros is fun land. It's an amusement park. It's an amusement park. It's just, you know, it just takes away all stress in trading, and I just think it's almost just fun. Almost. I mean, I think trading's always, I always love trading, but sometimes it's a grind, and sometimes it just makes you so frustrated. Like because of last week and the last 2 weeks, I just got so frustrated of how bad the price action has been. It's just very nice to jump onto micros and kind of trade without much without any stress really. You know what's the worst that was gonna happen there? You know, two bull bars form. I lose about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Okay, 6 points. Max maybe lose 10 points. Boo-hoo, that's $50. Okay, let's just move on. Steven Wainer asks, are the commissions the same on micros? They're not. They're actually a different ratio. They're cheaper than the Emini, but ratio-wise, how much you gain per tick, the commission is worse. So it's actually, in a sense, more difficult to make money trading micros, but technically it is harder because of commissions are worse in terms of ratio. Tick to commission ratio is bad. We got two legs down. I mean, think about it, Pan. This is a second entry long. This is just a second entry long coming off the 20 EMA, perhaps. Pretty close to, or even this, previous day's high. Acting as support now.
Tick trap.
Or anything could happen here. If you feel long still, I mean, technically we're in a bull trend because we're above the 20 EMA. So we could look for longs here. Maybe bulls are waiting for a long trend. They're definitely waiting on. Look, pandas. I just tick shot of the market. I think a lot of traders are doing what I just did. I mean, it's not even a question at this point. That was 100% what they did. You can see that we did exactly what the market did with that trade because that was basically the risk of this inside bar, and people were just waiting to get filled there, and then bulls were waiting with limit orders, and bears were just trying to come out with limit orders. Strong bull bar. What is this, pandas? This is wild. Strong bull bar. I need confirmation though, pandas. I'm always in long. I need some confirmation. 45 more seconds still on this bar. Anything can happen. Ooh, we triggered a second entry. Second entry long. I feel like I need a higher low here. It's just this, or I need confirmation. Like I would like this. I would like this trade here. I think that would be a pretty good trade. Otherwise, we could just be trading range. Big down, big up. What a surprise. Trading range day. I mean, it's been like 90% of the days in the last several weeks. People selling limit orders on these wicks here. Huh. Strong bull bar, no follow through. Not yet. 4 minutes on this bar still, so anything can happen, but jeez Louise, pandas. I mean, strong bear bar, this reverse, strong bull bar. This could be a bull reversal. That's all I'm gonna say. This could be a really strong move up. It's gonna happen, pandas. You know it. You're just waiting for the right time. Literally just buy and hold for the entire day, or half day at least, or 20 points, whatever your target is. If we get a strong bull bar here, I may go long. I may go long. If we get a nice strong bull bar, confirmation of this uptrend. And your stop loss is obvious. Very clear stop loss. It's just underneath here. Jerry asks, hi Panda, why you changed the 5-minute chart and are you going to continue a 5-minute chart? Why? Because I'm sick and tired of... I put myself in probation. I got the payout city like 4 times already on... 3 times actually. 3 times on stream. I made the payout city. Yet, I still haven't made a payout on my stream accounts. I made several payouts on my other accounts, but not on my stream accounts. And so, I'm putting myself in probation. Gonna trade the 5-minute, take it slow. Right, 2000 tick chart is just too choppy, too unreliable. And I'm trading 5-minute exclusively right now. And I have all the charts up. I have the 2000 tick, also 10,000 tick up. I like the 2000 tick, I can see the internal structure of the 5-minute. But it's really to see the structure. I'm not trying to take a trade off it really. I want to trade the 5-minute, and I'm trading micros as well. So if you find this stuff, like if you're like, man, Panda's not making enough money. He is just, he's trading only micros and I do not care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my longevity of trading, and it is what it is. Oh, micros is just too little. He needs to trade more. He needs to take more of a risk. Good for you if that's what you think. Congratulations. I'm here. I'm try to do this the best I can. I love it. I love tick shotting the market. I love tick shotting the market. I hate when I get tick shotted, but I love tick shotting it. Shoot it right in the tick. All right. Trust me, the market has tick shotted me way more often than I've tick shotted it. So. What's going on here, pandas? We're getting a bull bar confirmation here. I could buy here. I could buy. The problem is this might be a trading range. But if it's a strong bull bar, I said I was going to buy it, so I will buy it. Hoping I don't miss a big move. Okay, I'm in. Obvious stop loss is here. Right, we're hoping always in long trading here, maybe at least back to the top of the open, right? Creating a trading range, and I want to get out here because it can turn to a trading range. It could just turn into a big mess here, but if it is a trading range, then this is the target, right? The top of it is what I'm hoping for. strong bull bar on 10,000 tick chart as well, ending on its high or near its high. We may be always in long trading here. It might be buy the close, always in long. Right, 2 bull bars above the 20 MA here. Coming off the previous day's high as well. How many points is this? It's about 8 points of risk. Typically you want a 1-to-1 here. You got to think about the math. 1-to-1 risk reward here means you got to get this right 50% of the time. It's actually not that easy. It's not that easy actually. And you got to get a 1-to-1. The 1-to-1 is up here actually. I may just have to hold it for the 1-to-1 on this to make this trade worth it. 2-to-1 is way up here. Now, anytime I can abort this trade, if I feel like it would come all the way back down here to get stopped out, I can skunk it. I can do a lot of things here. I just see the strong 2 bull bars above the 20 MA, gapping upwards. Thinking maybe always in long, never really, like we made the low of the day potentially here. Maybe like a 20% chance this is the low of day. I'm making the probability pretty low. So that means you have 80% chance. I'm thinking 80% chance that we're going to hit this again. Ooh, that's pretty high. Like, should I even be in this trade? If that's the case, I should look for a trade suitable. I got to go for 2-to-1 on that then. If that's a probability, if I think that's a true probability. Oof. I mean, math-wise, it makes sense. So maybe my always in long prem is wrong, and I could see this happening here. And I may just want to get out thinking trading range instead. Okay, big push down. We actually break the previous candle's low. Basically nullifying the fact that this was a strong follow through. I may just get out here. If it prints a strong bear bar, I may just get out, but creates an outside bar, it looks like. Vegas Futures, good morning. Welcome guys, welcome. Pretty strong bear bar, but outside bar. Just looks like a trading range now. So it looks like a trading range. I feel like I'm better off just coming out break even here because it just feels like a trading range. If we come out break even here, that'd be nice. But because I feel like trading range, it could be better if I just buy somewhere down here instead of getting stopped out. So I can come out break even somewhere in the middle. Because believe it or not, Pandas, the easiest day to trade is trading range day. Because you can always come out break even sometime during the day. Right? Because if it's trading range, you're always going to come back to the highs, always come back to the lows, and you're always going to go through the middle. So if you buy somewhere in the middle, you most likely come out somewhere in the middle. Here, it looks like my premise is wrong. If I get 2 bear bars here, though, I think I'll probably just get out of this trade. We're clearly above the 20 EMA still. We can come back down to test it easily. Feels like more like a trading range, though. It's trading range rules. You buy near the bottom. Right now, I'm selling at the bottom, which is bad. I should be buying near here instead of selling it, which means my stop loss has to be huge. In fact, we can come to fill the gap even, and that'll still be considered. We could still be considered to be in a big trading range. I think for me, if we get another bear bar here, I'm out. Actually, take me out on this bear bar. We're still clearly above the 20 MA. The fact that we had these 2 bull bars and there was no follow through makes me feel like my premise is wrong, and I gotta abort this. I gotta abort this trade when I can. I'm trying to think. Do I want to buy at the bottom of the trading range? Makes sense to buy. Well, I feel like this is like a trading range. 2 bear bars are scaring me though. My 2 bear bars, I feel like. But the price action has been trading range. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row. So it's just like it makes sense to buy down here instead. I'm just trying to prevent the worst case scenario, which is like it just turns to a huge bear trend day today, and I get clobbered. But what a move down! Like my premise is completely wrong at this point. I'm definitely not always in long. My big stop loss might get hit, and like I mentioned, it's like 20% chance that this was the low of the day. It comes with a really strong bear bar here. Almost feels like it might be a bear trend or trading range, either one. And I'm not willing to bet on which one. Okay, I can stop that with big slippage. Okay, big move down. Yeah, so this is why you just get out. You just get out. Big bear bar here. Big bear bar. Wasn't expecting that big bear bar. But maybe I could have expected it once I saw this bull, right, always in long, trap. It basically trapped out. Trapped traders, trapped the bulls here, right? All the bulls right here now. Basically, you know the reason why it snapped down like that? Because everyone had their stop loss right there. And that's why it snapped down. In fact, I got slippage because of that. It's actually incredible. I got one. Okay, I got 2 ticks of slippage. This has happened before. Big move down. Like, huge move down. You're thinking maybe bear trend day today. Possibly. If we get a strong bear close here, I may just buy or sell the close, but we'll see. You're thinking there'd be some follow through here. Maybe just trying to fill the gap. I mean, imagine the cojones you would have just to buy right when it fills the gap. After this strong bear bar. Imagine the type of the substance of your cojones if you bought at the close, the previous day's close. Because you're so confident of trading range, even though it's a bear bar, Super Saiyan bear bar like this prints. Raging red candle here. So my premise was wrong, and I got punished for it. Maybe I should have sold it the moment I saw this bear bar print, knowing that my always in long trade prem was wrong. So I should just aborted the trade. All right, coming back to the previous day's close here. Technically, I need 2 bear bars here to say this is always in short. And one problem is that we're really close to a support here, a very strong support actually. Now the 20 EMA has been broken, so it has a lot of work to do in order to be a bull trend again. But what a bear bar. I mean, can you believe it? People who front ran that by 1 tick. I mean, there are bulls who are buying with limit orders here. You can see with the price action. It's not a question of if, it is what happened. Limit order bulls bought here 1 tick above the previous day's close because they're so eager to jump in, and there are so many of them that it doesn't even fill the gap yet, right? There's a 1 tick gap here showing the eagerness of the bulls. Absolutely sick. What kind of conviction do you have to buy 1 tick above the previous day's close, thinking you won't even fill the gap? Like, my order wouldn't have been filled. I would put it on. I would have actually put it on the close, but the bulls were so eager they jumped in 1 tick above. That is insane, pandas.
What I mean, the market is insane. Like, these traders are absolutely insane.
Just crazy. I was thinking about buying with a limit order here, but obviously there are other bulls who did it. I mean, look at this bear bar. I mean, how can you not think there's some follow through after this? That's crazy. There will always be bulls in the market no matter what. Even with a strong, raging red candle like that, they do not care. They'll just buy it. I mean, that's incredible, pandas. They didn't even fill the gap. They missed it by 1 single tick. Whoo! And like I mentioned, pandas, like I was thinking, like if we're gonna buy it, right? If this turns to a trading range, which most likely it will, like it could come all the way down to the previous day's close. And the thing is, I could buy again here, right? Where I got stopped out, I could just buy again here and try to make up for that loss. Thinking we're reversing here, V bottom, reversal. But we're still beneath the 20 MA. It's a hard trade to take just to go long. I still think there's another leg down. Bull bar not strong enough just to buy. People buying here, not caring, just completely ignoring this huge red missile. At the higher low, I may buy. Give me a higher low though. I don't think I can buy just like this. The first entry basically. I need a higher low here. Still worried we're going to try to make a new low here with a strong bear bar like this. You're thinking there's some sort of leg down again. But geez Louise. Can you imagine the cojones it took to buy? You guys see what I'm talking about here? There's a one tick gap from the previous day's close on the 5-minute chart. It didn't even fill. Yet bulls were so convicted. They bought one tick above it, not even on it, not even on this pink line, but one tick above it. I was scared to even buy on the pink line. Jeez, that's actually insane, Pandas. It's actually insane. I think this just shows the strength of the bulls. We got bulls here. We got a bunch of bulls here. Bulls are saying they are making their presence known here. I just want to know a good entry here. I may take this failed second entry short on the 2000 tick. I may just take it. In fact, I think I will. I want this candle to finish. If it's a strong bull candle, I may buy. I just may buy it. If it's a strong bull candle here. I'll wait for it though. I'll wait. In the meantime, here's some bamboo. Bamboo ASMR. Fail second entry short forming on the 2000 tick chart. I need a really strong bull bar for me just to buy here. It's not enough for me. Trap triggers on the 2000 tick. If we get a decent bull bar here, I may go long. It has to be a close above the 20 MA at the very least. Give me a higher low. I need a higher low now. I don't feel confident there. Bulls are always in long. You can see with no wick here, no tail. I think there's a better setup here with the higher low setup. Trap fails on the 2000 tick. That's why 2000 tick is trash. Absolute trash on 2000 tick chart. Second entry long now on 2000 tick. I want the higher low. Give me the higher low. I'll be interested. Yeah. More confidence on the second attempt up here. Okay, pushing up. Bull bar here, printing. Looks like a doji to me. Doji bar making things confusing. Maybe it really does want that leg down. Adolfo Meza asks, why am I trading 2K chart? Let me show you. This is the 2000 tick chart. This is why. Look at this trash. Look at this garbage. Absolute garbage. Untradeable and choppy. 5-minute chart. Gives you time for all that congestion to clear. Another bull bar. A little bit confusing here. I don't necessarily feel convicted. I feel like trading range makes sense, but I wouldn't be surprised if we made another leg down, and I wouldn't be surprised if we just go all the way back up. That's a thing characteristic about trading ranges. It's just hard to tell when it's gonna happen. This is the trajectory I think will happen. We'll make a new low because we had such a strong push down. You're thinking at least a double bottom attempt here before we truly reverse. Maybe to finally fill the gap here. It's about to print an inside bar here though. Trap on the 2000 tick. Fail second entry long. You're thinking some sort of attempt here, double bottom. Something. Bulls made a valiant effort. I mean, they made a lot of money in limit order bulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8.5 points. They probably scalped out at 5 though. Another inside bar. Oh, eye pattern. This outside bar reversal here makes me think trading range. Going short here. Inside bar. Right, wood trend. Beneath the 20 MA. Looking for that second leg down. It makes a lot of sense we have another leg down here. Don't even know why we're trying to fight it. I can't even go long here, to be honest. If we break the inside bar to the upside, it's not with trend. All right. Let's see. Hugh says 2 legs down, pause and short bias. It's true. It's true. Such a strong bear bar though. You're thinking some sort of follow through. But that makes sense, and if that's your analysis, that is all the power to you. It makes I agree with that though. But I also see this strong bear bar. You're thinking some follow through, some sort of follow through here at least. It's an OII pattern now almost. The reason why I don't trade a 2000 tick chart because of this. Because of this, pandas. This is why I don't trade a 2000 tick. We're in this trade. My stop loss will just be here, and I'll just take the stop loss because I'm afraid if we do trigger this, we may come all the way back up to a trading range that is not yet formed, but might come up here. So I'll just take the hit here. Inside, it's just an inside bar reversal trade, or sorry, yeah, inside bar, not inside bar reversal, just a OI pattern. Outside, inside, with trend going down. Maybe the proper stop loss is like way up here, and I could keep on trying to short it. It makes sense to do that too. I think this will be my last trade of the day here. We'll let this all run. The limit order buying is just crazy right now. It's a limit order buys down here. Limit order sells up here. I may want to skunk this. I feel like I gotta raise the stop loss now. I feel like I gotta raise the stop loss. Technically, this is not the right. I just can't though. Inside bar trade essentially. It's gonna get me. It's all good, Pandas. What is that about? It's too limit order markety for me. Maybe I should just let the candle finish. Let it cook a little bit. I'll let it cook. I like how that ended. Pretty strong bear bar. I'm just thinking that bulls would just be buying anything down here at this point. Buy anything, bear sell anything. They're just at a battle right now. I'm gonna keep letting it cook. hope you guys like watching paint dry, because that is exactly what's happening here, pandas. I've been in this trade for almost 10 minutes now, more than 10 minutes, and I've gained 1 point on this trade so far. I could have gained 2. It's just the amount of limit orders down here are insane. The amount of limit orders up here are probably going to be insane as well. I mean, as long as we're within the parameters of this inside bar, it's fine. It's a trade that makes sense to me. Coming out break even. At the end, it's just like, it's just too choppy. I'd rather come with limit orders here. I entered in the wrong type of trade, and I didn't like how this bar ended here. So second to short might be a better trade, but it is what it is. All right, pandas. Hey, what are we? We're 1 for 1 and skunked 1, so 1, 1, and 1, and it's all good. We're down 21 bucks. It's okay, pandas. We'll live. We'll live. We'll make it another day. But pandas, hope you're doing better than me. It's got absolutely choppy. Let me just show you why I hate the 2000 tick chart, because this is the 2000 tick chart and this is what it looks like. It's just absolutely untradeable. It's just it's just not a time frame that I enjoy trading. The 5 minute I actually prefer it, just because I can enter a trade and just walk away, or yeah, and I could just let it form. Give some more time for congestion to also clear up. But pandas, with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 9:15 for the mainstream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. Hope you guys have a great time. Trade safe, everyone. Stick to the plan, pandas. That's what we're doing here, and it is what it is. So, pandas, I'll see you guys right tomorrow. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
10,000 tick trap.